Hi everybody, I'm Greg Fishel. Welcome to bonus weather video number 2 for this week, and going to be talking about how dew point temperatures can be used to help in low temperature forecasting in certain conditions. So I've labeled this the do's and don'ts for low temperature forecasts. All right, so this is my trusty little thermometer here. You all know I'm not the world's best graphic artist, so that's the best I could do. And let's assume that the temperature is 70 and the dew point temperature is 50. Now, there's a whole bunch of different ways you can look at the dew point. It's a measure of the absolute amount of water vapor in the air. The higher the dew point, the more moisture there is. And about for every 20-degree increase in dew point, you double the amount of water vapor that is present. Okay, so a dew point of, if you have a dew point of 10, then if you raise it to 30, that doubles it. If you raise it to 50, that doubles that, which is 4 times the original amount. And if you go to 70, that doubles that, which is 8 times the original amount. Okay, so it doubles every time you go up 20. And if the temperature equals the dew point, then the relative humidity is sitting at 100% and the air is saturated. So let's assume that the sun goes down and the temperature starts to fall, as it normally does, and it falls at a pretty good clip until it gets down to the dew point of 50, okay? Well, at that point, condensation starts to occur. You get the formation of dew, all right? Well, that condensation releases heat. And so when the temperature reaches the dew point and you get that condensation, then the heat released by that process reduces the rate of cooling dramatically. Now, I have seen situations where the temperature will fall to the dew point, some of that water vapor will condense out, and then the dew point will drop a little bit because now some of that water is in the liquid form and not the vapor form. So the dew point will drop a little bit, temperature will drop down to meet it, condensation will occur again, and the two will sort of drop in tandem, but they certainly don't do it as quickly as when the air is unsaturated, okay? Now, this only applies on a clear, calm night. If there's any wind at all that's going to keep the atmosphere well mixed, then this is not even going to be an issue because the temperature will never get down to the dew point in a situation like that. But if it's clear and dead calm and the air is dry, then this is a pretty good estimate, at least within a few degrees, of what that low temperature will end up being. So thought you might find that interesting. Okay, that's it for now. That's bonus weather video number 2 for this week. Number 3 will be coming up on Friday. Next daily update tomorrow. You all take care, folks, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Take care. Talk to you soon.